Alright, this is the 6th stage in the Stellar Flare event. We're going to run this with Serval, Heng, Qingque, and Asta. For the most part, Serval kind of hard carries this stage because she can just deal with all the minions on her own. And we're leaving this one alive to generate a few skill points. And we don't really need a healer because in the boss stages we just weakness break them and they don't fight for the entire fight. So yeah. And yeah, we're filling up our energy so that we're ready to take on this fight. So now we just AoE blast them all. We'll save up Don's ultimate until he gets the Asta ultimate buff for his passive. Although we might not even need it. But might as well still use it. So yeah, pretty simple stages. And now we just AoE blast all the enemies again. There's no real bosses here. The only thing you might need to look out for is the enemies not dying on the weakness break and taking a very long time to die. In which case you're going to need to bring some damage of your own. Now let's give ourselves the buff and then we can just assassinate the enemy with our ultimate. Some decent damage. And with this we should get a kill. Okay, now we get the kill. And yeah, just business as usual. We just pick them off one at a time and make sure that we have enough energy and skill points to go into the next fight. And we're able to keep up our Asta buff this entire fight, which is really nice. Since that's what, like 40 or 50% damage buff, which is just a really nice buff, honestly. We'll go for this one. And this is the last stage, and we have about 3 turns left to finish it, so we're in pretty good condition, honestly. And now we have Heng's passive, so he'll do a pretty decent amount of damage. And yeah, that guy just died due to entanglement, so we just have to worry about this one, and we probably won't finish by this cycle, but easily we'll do it by the next, most likely. But yeah, when you're not taking that weakness break damage, they are quite tanky, so it is nice to get the breaks on them. But yeah, that's all there is to the 6th fight, a lot easier than the 5th. And also speaking of the 5th, there is one thing I forgot where Arlen does have a 0 skill point skill. So you can pretty much probably solo this stage as long as he has enough speed to outspeed all the enemies. But yeah, that's all.